Biology Part 181 Leaf Functions. Many aspects of the leaf structure contribute to effective photosynthesis. Leaf responses and growth mechanisms allow leaves to change direction during the day, and so that they constantly face the sun and prevent overlap. The arrangement of foliate leaves which results is known as a leaf mosaic. Gas exchange is related function. During the day, carbon dioxide is observed and oxygen is given off. But at night, these directions are reversed. The adaptation required for photosynthesis and gas exchange, such as large surface area, tend to result in the loss of large amounts of water from the leaf surface. Consequently, a whole range of further adaptations have evolved to reduce water loss. Some of these are explained in the next tutorial. Well, the previous tutorial gave us the detail of the biochemistry of the photosynthesis. Some of the specialized functions of the leaves were outlined, and here we give you more details. Number 1, protection. Number 2, food capture. Number 3, reproduction. And number 4, sport. Let's talk about them in detail. Number 1, protection. It is obviously adaptive for plants to resist attack by herbivores, and a great variety of mechanisms exist for this purpose. Among the most effective is the production of indigestible, poisonous and unpleasant chemicals which are deposited in the leaves. In the wild cherry and many related species, and also in some grasses, lethal quantities of cyanide can be formed by a process called cyanogenesis, in which cyanogenetic glycosides are broken down by enzyme action to yield hydrochloric acid and a simple sugar. Tannins in oak leaves perform a similar function in deterring insects. An interesting twist in this story involves the caterpillars of some species of butterflies which have become tolerant to poison produced by a particular species of plant. As they feed, the poison accumulates in the tissues of the young insects, making the caterpillar and the adult butterflies distasteful to the birds. And this occurs, for example, when monarch butterflies, the Danaus platypus, feed on the tissues of milkweed, Asclepias and Kurosawa. Other protective devices include spines and prickles, as in holly. Stinging nettles possess sharp-pointed hair cells which penetrate the skin of animals and release an irritant mixture containing histamine and acetylcholine. Number 2, food capture. Plants which live in the nutrient-deficient habitats benefit by trapping insects or other small invertebrates whose bodies provide an organic nitrogen, compounds and other essential substances. The sundew, bladderwort, Venus fly, tripe and pitcher plants all have leaves modified as snares. In bladderworts, these take the form of the tiny bladders from which the plant gets its name. The common bladderwort, Eutria, colaria and vulgaris, is a free-floating aquatic plant. The bladders are like tiny purses with a flap at one end. The pressure of water is inside, normally less than the pressure outside, so that when a small organisms like Daphnia touches the trigger hairs on the flap, it suddenly springs inwards. At the same time, the side of the bladder spring apart, causing a rush of water which sucks the prey in, and the trap closing in the body of the victim slowly decays. Nutrients in the waters are absorbed by the reset trap. The bladderwort does not secrete digestive enzymes, but these are used by the sundew and other insectivorous plants. So That's the way of doing it, so.